guys, welcome to Baby's World. We are going to be making some cheese straws. Okay, so before we start, first we have to lay out 2 trays with greaseproof paper. And don't forget to put your oven on to gas mark 4. First we are going to weigh 40 grams of butter. One piece of butter, 2 pieces of butter, 3 pieces of butter, 4 pieces of butter, 5 pieces of butter, 6 pieces of butter, and that's our 40 grams of butter. Now I'm going to put the butter in the bowl. It's all stuck to it. Next I'm going to weigh 80 grams of flour. Grams. It's a little bit too much, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay. 80 grams. Oh no, that's 80 grams. There we go. 80 grams of flour. Next I'm going to put it in the bowl with the butter, very carefully. And I'm also going to sprinkle it all around. There we go. Okay, so next I'm going to get 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And put it in the bowl with the other ingredients. Okay, so now I'm going to mix all the ingredients in here up with my hands until they look like breadcrumbs. Okay, this is looking good, so I'm just gonna go and wash my hands and then we'll get to the cheese. Okay, so next we are going to weigh 60 grams of cheese. So we're going to get a little tub, set this to 0. And then we're going to get a little bit of cheese until we get 60 grams. And there will be some left over. So we have to be really careful of our amount. Like, we can't just pour it all in at once. There we go. 60 grams of cheese. Now you know where we mixed all our breadcrumby bits in here. We are going to pour the cheese, all of it, in. And with the same with the flour, I'm just going to sprinkle it all over the place. There we go. Maybe put a little bit over here. Okay, so next we are going to mix all of our powdery stuff down here with all the cheese. And I'm doing it with a wooden spoon. Keep mixing it until it's all mixed in. All of the cheese all mixed in everywhere. Keep on mixing. Get some flour on the top maybe. Mix it, mix. Until it looks really powdery and cheesy. Making sure there's no big lumps of cheese that are stuck together or anything like that. Put it all together and mix it all the way. Okay, so I'm going to beat, and I can pour half of it into a bowl. I'm going to beat it just like when you make scrambled eggs. Now I'm going to add half of the egg that we just whisked up into our breadcrumb mixture over here. A little bit more. That's about enough. Next we're going to mix it all in. So next I'm going to scrape all of this off with a little teaspoon. This. So there's guaranteed to be lots of eggy powder and cheese on your spoon. There we go. Okay. Next, I'm going to squash it into a big ball of dough with my hands. And all these powdery bits will get mixed in while I squash it. Okay, so here's our ball of dough. I'm just going to quickly go and wash my hands again. Okay, so now we are going to roll out our cheesy dough that's here. But first we have to put a little bit of flour on the table to make sure it doesn't stick. A little bit more. Make sure it definitely won't stick. Next we need to put some flour on the rolling pin. Like so it doesn't stick to the rolling pin. Maybe roll it in the flour like this, a little bit, and sprinkle a little bit more on the table. Okay, so let's get rolling out the dough. I've just quickly sprinkled a little bit of flour on the dough and the table. So first you're going to need to squash it out with your rolling pin and then start rolling. When you get to about here, then you might want to start rolling another way like this, and then keep doing that until it's as thick as a pound coin. Is that thick enough? Okay, I've just finished rolling out the dough, so next we need to cut it into little strips with a little knife, and you might need your parents' help for this. Because it will be a little bit tricky. Like that. Then you've got one strip. And then like do the same thing but like this. And then you've got another strip. So 2 strips ready. Now we need another strip. There we go. And maybe one more strip over here. Like that. Okay, might do one more. And that's enough. Okay, so take our little strip bits here because we're going to need them in a moment to make a few more cheese straws. Oh. Let's roll them back into a bowl and make sure they don't get stuck to the table by putting them in the bowl. Okay, so we're going to cut these in half again. Maybe get a parent to help you. About there. Not all of them. It's a bit tricky to cut them in the same place. Okay, so next we are going to lift these pieces up onto our tray, and you can use a palette knife like this. Again, you might need a grown up, and then you just carefully help it off like that. And we're going to do that with all of our cheese straw pieces. Okay, this one's stuck. Okay, it's all stuck. There we go. And then keep doing the same thing. Takes a little bit of time to get one up, just to make sure it's not sticking too much. And I'll see you in a moment. I find it a bit easier to go from the bottom to the top, like that. You can do it however you feel. Come again. Right, it's stuck to the other one. You need the other knife because that bit's stuck. Cut. There we go. It's literally just sliding with it. Seriously. Might just do it like this. This one. Come on. There we go. That one's in the bar. Oh, I forgot to mention you might want to space them out a little bit, otherwise they might get stuck together. Put this one down here. Start another way. Spacing them out like that. Okay. Need the other knife. These two are definitely stuck. Okay. Let's lift this bad boy up. And back onto the tray. When you start another layer like this, you might want to go down a little bit more, just to make sure they're definitely spaced out enough. Like that. 2 more left, and then we have to make a few more. Might just do that for this layer, because we've only got 1 more, and then if we need to, we can use the other tray. Okay, that's our first one, our first couple of cheese straw pieces, and next we're moving on to the next ones. So I'm just going to place a little bit more flour down here where they were, because I kind of pick up all the flour. So I'm just putting down a little bit extra, like this. There we go. That should be enough. Now reflour our rolling pin, because we have to roll this bit out. Again, another bit, not this bit, because this is the rolling pin. Just every side, make sure it's all covered in flour. Now let's get our dough. Make sure it's all in one piece, flatten it down a little bit more, and let's start rolling. You need to get the tray out of the way. Okay, right. Do the same as last time. About as thick as a pound. About like that. And we'll get quite a few more out of this, even though it doesn't look like it. So next we're going to start doing some more cutting. Okay, so I sprinkle it all with cheese to give it an extra crunchy. And make sure all of them are covered in cheesy. this is why we didn't want to put them too close, because the cheese could stick them together a lot. Now our cheese straws are ready to go in the oven. There we go. Okay, so we have made our shapes. All we need to do is go and put them in the oven and wait for about 12 minutes until they're golden. Okay, so these cheese straws over here and over here and over here and over here are all really cooked and stuff, and this is what they look like. And we're going to put them on a little tray over here to make them cool enough to eat. So we're going to take the knife that we used earlier to pick them up onto the trays. I might have to go around here. Oh. You might need an adult to help you do this, because it will be tricky. These are the last 3, and then we just have to wait for them to fully cool down. Okay, that's all of them. Whoa, look at that. That's good. Yummy and cheesy. These are really good. Do you want some? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.